I spent a fortune taking a bus to the northern mountains just to give Maya a proper apology. Of course, I had to confess romantically. But Maya wasn't home, bad luck. Fortunately, the butler called her, but Maya was still upset about my departure. So, with a disappointed look on his face, Manoji had to try confessing again, but Maya's side remained completely silent. What a helpless letdown. I casually asked for the butler, and Manoji got the no-pass order. At that moment, he realized maybe he shouldn't have been dreaming about this fairy tale of across class lines. Defeated, he could only hop on the mayor's bus back to his long-lost. The dirt roads looked the same as ever, but boy, things had definitely changed. He finally saw his sister all by herself. Manoji rushed in with a big hug for his sister, nearly passing out from excitement. He quickly started asking about everyone at home and found out Mom and his brother were working for the landlord. Dad still fought for justice, but Sister's smile vanished when he asked about Grandma. A dark air filled the air. Manoji rushed home, only to be greeted by an empty bed. He asked his sister why she hadn't told him sooner that was Grandma's dying wish. She wanted no interruptions during her conversations with Dad. Mom's return reassured Manoji to study a real relief. Now they have jobs and no money worries. But the house remained the same, just Mom's sympathy. And Mom kindly asked, "Will we get to see you in tight clothes next time you come back?" And just like that, Manoji's tears burst out like a dam. It seemed like he was trying to wash away all his failures and pain. After that, family responsibilities came crashing down on Manoji. Every day he juggled work and study, sending extra money home until one day his dad suddenly showed up. Seeing his son stuck in such a dark place, his usually tough dad shed tears of regret for the first time. Years of setbacks made him realize his justice was futile and harmful to his family. So he decided to eat humble pie at work. As long as I support the family financially, it's all that matters, he thought. But Manoji disagreed with his dad. They might be down now, one day they'd turn the page to write a new chapter in life. This pep talk brought Dad back to life, while Manoji continued his grueling 12-hour workdays and study sessions. But one day in class, guess who shows up? Yep, it's Maya. After class, she sought out Manoji to apologize, realizing she had already heard everything from Pan. Stripped of all those perfect filters, the Manoji we see now appears even more authentic and down to earth. But alas, his painful family situation forced the young man to give up on romance, and for the next few months, Maya was silent as a tomb. Until the results of the third national exam came out, he rushed to share the good news, but Manoji wasn't surprised that all 3 years of cramming made him an expert. However, Maya reminded him the exam focused on short essays, his weak point, offering money to help him study. Studying in such a dim and depressing environment was indeed challenging to achieve good results. Yet despite this, Manoji politely declined her offer. But his cheerful spirit didn't help him work any miracles in the following exams. Time ran out, and he only managed to write 12 out of 20 essays. His dream slipped through his fingers once again. Some drunk friend Pandy blamed Maya for the failure, saying she distracted Manoji. And then he advised Manoji to wake up and smell the coffee. If you stay in that gloomy place, things will surely drift away. Hearing the baseless accusation, Maya left in tears. Manoji sprinted after her to keep her. In a tearful moment of love, Maya finally revealed her long-buried feelings. Manoji was left in shock. He began running through the night because he suddenly thought of someone who could help him, the diamond of the past, Dip Moran. When the young man came knocking at that late hour, the ever-reliable Dip didn't turn him away, even amid his busy schedule. After getting the scoop, he straightforwardly pointed out that his rote memorization was failing him. Then he gave some solid advice. Finish 20 essay questions in 3 hours, 200 words every 9 minutes, leave time to think. In reality, you'll have about 8 minutes to spare. To prove this, Dip made Manoji simulate it right then and there. The topic was about Manoji himself, yet he struggled and ended up sweating buckets, writing barely 100 words. If it's an unfamiliar topic, the result is obvious. Dip concluded Manoji would fail his final exam if he didn't change. Back home, his brother Galai made him quit his job, promising to set up a study room in a tea house with regular meal deliveries. Plus, he would send money to Manoji's family regularly to ensure they had no financial worries. Talk about going above and beyond to create an exceptionally solid study environment. Manoji was feeling fresh, and the next day Mai gifted him a stopwatch. She urged him to study 16 hours a day. But Maya wouldn't slack off either now that Manoji was her big ship. She couldn't afford to let her little boat stagnate. A few days later, Maya organised a decade's worth of exam materials for him, while she chose to head back home to prepare anew. When they said goodbye, there were no tears, just strong gazes. They knew the past was set, and the future was waiting for them to write their own story. In a few months, news broke that Maya passed her exams to become a tax officer, definitely a morale booster for Manoji. After all, muddy water can still clear up with time, and even the dullest can change their fate with enough effort. So in the following year, Manoji diligently practiced writing for 16 hours a day. By the time he was back at his exam, ideas flowed into his mind like a reflex.